experience teach wisdom.
I am the word that purifies. I am the soul of Ra, the glorious light. I am the word that purifies. I am the soul of Ra, the glorious light. I am the word that purifies. I am the soul of Ra, the glorious light. This is the Upright Movement channel. Welcome on board and fasten your seatbelt. It's going to be a rough ride. We give thanks and praises to the Most High Ra. And we give thanks to all the waters above and the waters below, to the ionosphere, the atmosphere, the troposphere, and all the spheres and the dimensions. We give thanks. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, the world at large. Respect to my life, Papa Nestor, Judy Culture, Linda, Patrick, and all the team of Onyamidua Primal Foods. We say truth is an experience. We give thanks for that. Yes, today we are in a relaxing mode, Yeah, man. Give thanks. Coming in with your questions. I saw one question, so I'll start with that. A lot of people have been asking me about that. Congo, can we eat pork? Can we keep pigs? Can we eat pork? And all those things. Listen very carefully. I am the messenger of Olodumare. Olodumare means the universe, or Edumuare, as they say in Yoruba. I am Awoniola, the divinity of wealth. Alright? So whatever I'm telling you is coming straight from Orumila here. Alright? We give thanks. I am on live. Okay? Hi. Yeah. Asantwa. I'm a guru. I'll call you back. I'm on TikTok live. Okay? Okay. Alright. Alright, we give thanks every time, Now, this is the story. This is the story. The reason why pig or eating pork became haram to the Muslims. And I'm telling you this from Ifa, the story that Ifa told me. And this is in the Ifa corpus. When we say Ifa corpus, it's like how we have Bible and we have Quran. Ifa also has its own scriptures. So they call it Ifa corpus. There are so many verses, over 4,000 plus verses. Most of the verses that you hear in the Quran and the Bible, they are all in Ifa. As a matter of fact, they were taken from there. Because Ifa is 7,000 years. You know what I mean? Christianity 2,000, Islam 1,005, and so Ifa is older when it comes to keeping of records, because it was a divine revelation by Orumila. Orumila is the same as Thoth, it's the same as Hermes. And I work with Orumila. I don't work with any man, I work with Orumila. So whatever I see, whatever I download is what I bring to you. The Hausa people, before Islam came, the Hausa people, they used to keep pigs. They used to raise pigs. Yes. So I'm telling you the story very well. They themselves, they don't know. If you ask a Muslim right now why the pig is forbidden to eat, but it also says that if you don't have anything to eat and it is the only thing available, you should eat. That's it. That is what the Quran says. But why is it so? Now, when the Arabs brought the Islam to the people of Nigeria or to the Hausa people in the northern Nigeria, they were keeping pigs. But one day something happened. They were very thirsty. There was no water. The land was dry. There was no rains. And so therefore, one of the pigs, got out from the pen. And you know how the pigs they are. They can dig and dig and dig. And then the pig started digging and digging and digging, and the farmer or the shepherd was following the pig. And the pig started digging and found water. And not even water alone, found gold. Dug, and found gold. So when it happens like that, they vow not to eat that animal. This is the real story from Ifa. Muslims don't even know that. They just present it to them. It is haram. But this is the real story. Anything that is a taboo or anything that is forbidden, it means that thing, that animal or that thing is a totem. That is the meaning of totem. They become like what we call in tongue, it becomes a totem. A chiwadie. So we even in Ghana, we have certain tribes like the Adam people. They will tell you they don't eat what? Turtle. Because of the history behind it. What turtle did for them, saved one of them. Some people don't eat crabs. And it goes on, it goes on. There are people of Kwewu in some parts don't eat the catfish. So each and every group or clan has their own what we call totem. So it was a totem, but they did not explain it well. Because Abuana Papa koped in so or san kope in so no san so pair sikakoko at the mom. Yes, I know Mukantam says Abua with you. Yendi. I don't want to go deep because it will offend most Muslims. And that is the truth. You can go and check it out. Chinese before Eddie. Amona Mudiano and so Mudi so. They are the world. When it comes to the largest economy, it is China now. America no more pray, but China. Manufacturing everything, phones and me use to see China and so mudi preko. Hong Kong, obi and di preko chen Hong Kong. They live longer. Obi and di preko chen Japanese for. As a matter of fact, the whole Asia. Obi and di preko chen. Into the baby as a story ni free na be haram no na make a kire mo ansa na ye dey share Quran. It's about ade aboa wo enya about ye fi yes aboa ben no clean aboa ben e na on nante atechem aboa ben na aboa obia ntumi nka aboa owokra suro no. Also, so powerful. When I went to Nigeria in Ibadan to do Ifa initiation, Omunam chief meat priest no babalawo no omudi no. Omunam omudi omudi ye eduro say Yoruba ni yes emna ma o se fe dware. O yes emna ma o se fe dware a prekuro se ade awu. Preko esrade ewo semnanim. Me say Yoruba ni babalawo se oye semna ma black soup ma say fe dware preko ne srade e kan to bo nsemra no it looks so shiny black preko srade no na ye de chi ere niama bebre in haban root na ye ya esem na no that is what they use the fat, we call it the lard. Before America started introducing seed oils, they were eating lard. L-A-R-D, lard is a fat from the pig, from the pork, from the belly. So, yeah, na the religion attitude young. Omo mudi, omo yenipa o. Ye call munchen koto adie free munchen. Ade na yen ka say we di odi preko ntimi koto adie free nchen. Ye call adie koto efi munchen. Jehovah Witness for obi enu onu mo odi preko chen omo. That is their chief meat. Me, I was raised Jehovah Witness. Ye call nchiemu a ye call convention a that is what we use. Bibia eduane bia say ye den o eduane bia no enam na e kan wo no e preko it is the pay. Dan sen kra Paul no mo start so mo yare Jehovah will transport me ni sa omunyi nche na sen na nkrofo bia confuse mo na mo so ma start so mo yo mo vegetarian na ga Jehovah will transport here and ko mo nta nyare omunyini inti enam bia enam when you go to the Pacific Islands and all these indigenous people, these tribes that are untouched, omu abwa omu pepper no omu abwa omu pepper no. So there is a story behind everything. Nature made everything good. When you watch the apocalyptic movie, and then I know moody. You were real moody. You are very cocotte. In Remu Preko, we have the bush pig. But every animal that is in the bush, we brought them home and we domesticated them to help us. People will say all kinds of things. It contains this, got germs, bacteria, blah, blah. Those who are eating it, they are living the average lifespan in Hong Kong, 85 years. Who are wounded preko no, you are not even able to live 85 years. Hong Kong people live longer, the whole world. Japanese, the whole world. China neighbor tinase edining serious pop chops crispy one edining na uhu omo se na omo tie sa na omo tie omo enim fefe se na omo tie sa na omo tie. So this is the story behind until it became what? A taboo for the people there. It became a taboo because it has become a totem for them. Into okwa santimemu a omuso mu wo bibi omuso mu ndi because a totem, there's a story behind aboa no eboa omo wo kwan bi so nti se sabi a yemfa yensanka. But all these things are called what? Agreement. We made so many agreements. Let me give you one instance. Me, I come from Kumasi Buomo. Originally from Kumasi Buomo, that's where my father, they came from. And Kumasi Buomo, we are the ones that keep Tano. We keep the Tano deity. The real name is Atakra. Tano. Now, the story also, those who come from Tano, they're from the homes of Tano or around that Kumasi Buomo, they don't what? They don't eat goat. So what is the story behind that? There is a story also behind that they don't eat goat. So one day, the universe wanted to split or give, the creation to its children or her children, whatever. And then there was a bear. The bear represents the woman. And then, when they were sharing the things, bear got the oceans, and the other ones got the lands and the waters, the rivers. But there was something, the trick went on. I will not go deep. But it was the goat who tricked the whole thing and gave most of the shares, the lands, to what? To Tano. So Bia got the oceans, Tano got the lands. And because of that, Tano vowed not to eat the goat. You see, because the goat helped Tano to acquire more what? Assets, more lands. That's all. It is a ufri kumase buwa undi. But that is what we call an agreement. This is an agreement and a story by our fathers. We have family members who don't believe in that agreement. You can always sign a new agreement. The only thing is that you don't have to live in fear. There are so many things I was told when I went for initiation. I shouldn't eat. Don't take egg. Somebody will do reading, and another person will tell you, don't eat fish, because the sea is following you. So you don't eat fish. If you eat fish, you will be poor. So many things I was told not to eat. But today I eat them. I'm not poor. I eat them. The same person who told me not to eat, that same priest or Shehu is an initiate, but he's in Nigeria. He's Ifa initiate and he's a Muslim also. Shehu, I call him Shehu. That same Shehu, sometimes he asks me money. You understand? The same Shehu who told me I should not eat fish. If I eat fish, nothing better will come to my life. But I did not believe in that agreement. It was an agreement by somebody. You have to always sit down. When they say this, if it will help you, you have to make sure that you make a new agreement. I remember I made medicine, cough medicine, one time for a Malam, a very, very big, prominent Malam, I will not mention his name, who was in the house of the national chief of Imam, Chief Imam. And to make the medicine, I need to use an alcohol to do it as a tincture for all what we call bitters. And I told this man, this Malam, it's a very big Malam. A lot of people comes to him. As a matter of fact, he used to drive Kwame Nkrumah. He proved all with pictures. He used to drive Kwame Nkrumah. He's a big Malam. He's a driver. He's now late. He grew very old. Now, I told him, Shehu, the medicine I will do for you, it contains alcohol. And you know Muslims, you don't take alcohol. He said, I need it. If it is medicinal, I need it. Do it for me. And I did for him. And it really helped me. It really helped me. In Drobebre or and the Muslims ko pani and Niama. Pani and Bibri Amoko one in ano. Yadi Niama, haram, yadi soko haram, yadi flat. And some walk. COVID pania ne nneɛma vaccines ne nneɛma bebree no mpreko ehu nsuo no wɔ mu enso yɛ de wɔ ɔmo kɔgye because ɔmo pɛ so yɛ den obewu sisi akra po no Saudi Arabia the latest thing aba no say ɔmo ayɛ nsa foforo ɔmo ayɛ nsa ɔmo se nsa we no yɛ halal nsa. You can verify a new drink. Let me see if I can find it. Because when I talk, I prove. Me bo pe krapa. In Saudi Arabia, which prohibits alcohol consumption under Islamic law, the term halal whiskey. My whiskey, I find halal whiskey. Why should we even use the word whiskey? I want to say where they are no but a whiskey. I'm going to find halal whiskey. Men Tony Dimpo whiskey. Yeah, higher. There is time for everything. You are the one who is in charge. You are your only master. That's why I played that song. You are your only true master. Oh yeah, bibi na nye ma wa. One kasa na beka chira sadie we nye ma wo jai no we jai. My religion being beka chira. There are so many people that are now in my DM. They are Muslims and now they are using urine to treat their hepatitis. They are using urine to treat their hepatitis. I will first ask you, I have some solution for you. But it's against your religion. They say, what? I say, it's urine. The water of life. Urine therapy. You say, oh no, Congo. Say, that boy in Kwandia. Say, yes. Saudi Arabia, omu yusu camel. Efu ponkos or whatever they call it. Efunu or whatever. They are using camel urine to treat diabetes, cancer, and everything. I know they are Jones or no. Is it not urine? It is urine. If you can use camel urine, why can't you use your own urine? The Fulani uses, how do you call it? The urine from their cows. So there's a time that you have to free yourself. The difference between me, the reason why you see me always getting stronger and stronger, my ability be I actually me into captivity. I'm a free man. Me share religion be as here. Because wo religion now was share say no, I was say to me boa wa komudin, usika, ubibia is supposed to help you. If you are worshiping something, it's supposed to help you in everything. But I don't see it like that. Whilst you are in any religion, and then you are having diabetes, you are having syphilis, gonorrhea, this, that. Who gave you that gonorrhea? Did Allah give you gonorrhea? No. Who gave you that gonorrhea? You gave yourself gonorrhea. And you must find solution to it. So we must free ourselves. If you want to eat something, that's it. Make up your mind. The moment you feel guilty, it will disturb you. Religion is our problem. Serious one. Even among the shrines, you go to some shrines, they will tell you, oh, adia, me suman we dia also on pepereko. Me suman we dia, you know. Suman no free infant. The same priest, the same Afa priest, also on pepereko. And so we call Nigeria, Ifa, the origin, where the Ifa itself come from. In Nigeria, preko no, and no na the chief meat e wo. Ni a initiate me no da bia numre sa wendi an ho nto no. It has so many benefits. Fat is the key. It has so many benefits. I remember when I was young, you know, when I was like in a teenage, they used to sell the oil, the lard. So ukodi drobi, if you put inside anything, maybe spell, juju, whatever they call it, somebody cast spell on you. A drobia, wakotia, a drobone, so anything, or you yourself, you've gone to so many places, and now you feel like you don't want all these things, this charm, so-called charms, inside your body anymore. And if you want to destroy, and if you want to, what we call, what's the word? Neutralize everything within your system. It is the fat of the pig. Once you eat it, it will destroy everything that you have taken. So there's time for everything. I used to work with one brother from Volta region, Ima. He was a herbalist. In 2006, at Bukwase, anytime he want to renew his medicines, any like, you know, his charms and stuff like that, he want to renew, he will tell me that he's going to buy a pork. He want the one that has the fat, the belly. And I asked him why. Because at that time I was a vegan and I was with him. I was suffering, but I was with him trying to learn herbs. Then he would tell me, bro, this is how you destroy medicine. If you want to destroy any medicine, any charm, and you want to renew, make everything fresh again, you eat the pork. So you see, intino otu obi edro, obi odi preko untumi ntu nedro. Obi odi preko untumi ntu nedro da. Abrafo omo mu di yeso. They are ruling us. They no mu di bacon, the breakfast of America in the 1920s, 1920s, 1800s, 17, whatever, going back, the breakfast, standard breakfast for Americans was bacon, eggs, and sausages. Then some few beans, navy beans. This is the standard breakfast for Americans. Bacon. Or bacon. And so they are ruling us. And can be a boy a bomb. In San Gua, a man for a goon, San Guabra for a so and yeshe. Still, I know dear so. So that is all about the story. We give thanks. Any other question? I hear that pork is not clean. I've already answered everything. Nature made everything. Even the scripture will tell you. Nothing will tell, nothing. Or be about Biane. Johnson officer Johnson clean. You think urine is not clean, but it is the best medicine. Cow dung, is it clean? But it is the best medicine. Today, people are making pills from cow shit. Get home, nentri beanie, Yeah, they are pills. Junso, Ninche Junso, any day. Serious. Aponchi bini. Akrante bini. Many people Akrante bini. Yeah, they born pine. The gods of the grass cutter. Yeah, born pine Akrante bini. And the Kwewu people will swear by it because it is medicinal. You only judge yourself. Nobody judges you. The only thing is that do not kill your species. Human species, do not kill your species. That is all. It's all about species. If you don't want to eat, don't want to eat. Do not condemn it. One man's meat is another man's poison. That's all. If you like it, go with it. If you don't like it, forget about it. Alright? We give thanks. Cassava contains cyanide. The cassava issue, we don't want to even to talk too much. I don't want even to go into the scientific details. But common sense and wisdom will tell you that if you want to make starch, what do you do? When we have no glue, we grate the cassava and we cook the cassava until it becomes starchy. And then we use it to spray our clothing when we were going to JSS school, so that our clothes can become stiff. When we iron it, becomes stiff. Cassava is starch, highly starch. Gari, starch. Even Nigerians, when sometimes they just say it's simple. They say, I want to buy starch and vegetable soup. Starch. Do you want to eat starch? Do you want to put starch in your system? Why should we even talk about cassava? Cassava, brought to us by the Portuguese and the French. They give it to their pigs. Potato, the same thing, was given to pigs. My friend in Rwanda here, Rashkimeza, was telling me the last time that when he was young, because he's older than me, he said when he was young, potatoes was given to the pigs. Now potato has become expensive in this country. It was given to pigs because of poverty. Poverty, now we are rushing the foods that pigs they eat. When you cook cassava and you give it to pigs, they love it. They can process everything because they are made to do so, to process everything, to turn those things into fatty acids. We don't have that. Anything I would do fufu, once you eat fufu, put the meat, you vomit after some hours, couple of hours, you will see that the fufu still comes. It's not digested. The way you swallowed it, it will come the same way. So if anyone, any teacher out there is promoting cassava, they don't know better. This is why we have so much glaucoma. We have so much glaucoma. People have dry skin all over. You see people's skin is like crocodile skins. Dry skin, not moisturized. Because what you are eating is starch. And it's not allowing the blood to flow. Then we wonder why people have stroke. Why should you have stroke? Because you eat starch. Water is not able to go into the brain. Water is H2O. Hydrogen 2 and oxygen. H2O. And it must go into the brain and nourish the cells. You eat cassava, you lack oxygen. Many have gone blind because of that. Many are blind because of that. The student back won't follow up baby. Nanka enyame no share me a enyame no share me last year. Nanka the new fra. Or start to show or glasses. Because akwa no say omundi cassava. It's your background and all or back to Europe. Gary, no what tam Gary bebre no record. To the extent that they even have a packed the cassava you got on my packet. They pack it in the supermarket. I don't know which Ghanaian did that. And I Ghana for Twegusu, no moody. These are poor foods for poor people, peasants. So upright movement, we are moving from the base of the pyramid and we're heading straight to the top to pick the gold on top of the pyramid. The food pyramid, no more the bread, no. Also more the starch, carbohydrate, and then start at the base. And then vegetables, and then, fruit, vegetables together, and then, proteins, you understand, fats, and then the milk. So people don't want to even to go. We're supposed to climb and go on top of the pyramid of the food. We need to be born again. We need to have 80% liquids, which contains everything, all the food groups. If you any beer anyone who craft food groups, a chain fuso. Say ye oba no fuso. And I say a ye upon chin dear. And I say you join dear. And I say ye nintwe dear. No fuso ni na the same composition almost. The difference are slightly. It be a very sweeter than others. But then the same package. Proteins, carbohydrates, fats, a lot of that. I don't think they be done for so no. Oh, your bad time now, man, ban for so chat you so 2 years. Akola no ho ye fe, onya immunity. On your radar, they be no esh, I want they no. They be a warm, fine. We need to go to the top. Our food must be 80% liquid and then the 20% solid until we finally stay on the liquid to hydrate us, especially those of us that are living in West Africa where the sun is a lot, because our sun, blaze a lot. We need more of that to hydrate ourselves. King, I have a brother who stammers, please. Yeah, he's lacking oxygen. Or lacking oxygen. Oxygen doesn't go to the brain properly. It all comes from a womb, comes from the conception. When you are a mother and you are eating too much starch, poor food during your pregnancy, breads, pasta, and all those things, you are depriving oxygen from going to the fetus to develop. And so when it happens like that, those people, they lack confidence. Whoever stammer lack confidence in themselves. Lack of sunlight, lack of confidence, lack of oxygen. So they easily get what? Angry. They easily get annoyed, they get angry. So that person needs to let go the starches. I have treated a friend of mine, is in UK. I treated him. I put him on coconut fasting, massage, jade ointment. He's free now from that. He speaks without breaking. We were created perfect until we started the agricultural revolution. People don't understand that we had agricultural revolution And it is just 10,000 years ago to 13,000 almost. But the human history is 150,000. And we'll be eating proteins, fish, whatever, prior to agricultural revolution. We were looking different. Go check the pictures of even the early 18th or 14th century people. You will see their face look different. Agricultural revolution changed us. And my so-called black group, sickle cell, and all those things because of starch that was introduced to us. Agricultural revolution. We are eating farmers' food. You look at the Maasai, they have a different face. The Filipinos, the tribes, the dark melanated Filipinos who live on fish and coconut, they have different face. You see all of them the same face. Proportion, body, nice. They're always grounding. So we need to change. I will say a sign, san kofa. You have to go back and fetch the herb. We should go back and fetch the herb. We should go back and fetch the proteins once again and build this temple, this Solomon temple. We give thanks. King, I want to gain weight. I want to gain weight. I want to gain weight quickly. What food must I eat? I must gain some weight. You want to gain weight? You must gain healthy weight. You have to understand that the body needs proteins to build muscles. That's all. It's not about the weight, but it's about building your muscles. It is the muscles that makes us to walk. Without muscle, anything will be fun. Kakrebia na wabre no. One ace patient, wafon oni muscles. Into no on to mean call long distance. On to mean nante. Kakrebia na wabre. So soon when you become overweight by sugar, the same thing, you can't move. So it's not about just gaining weight, but it's about healthy weight. You create body, and so you have to make 5 hours. You have to make 52 kilometers. After even 11 days of not eating, I walked 52 kilometers, 32 miles from Chebi to Bunsu Junction. But I have body. So we have healthy weight. You understand? And we have unhealthy weight. So eat more eggs if you want to gain. Eat more eggs. More raw milk. Raw milk eggs. Just like that. You don't even need exercise. Just go and ground yourself. And you will see that you are changing. That's all. I've never seen any animal lifting weights before. Just go ground yourself. Sunlight only, the sun only even builds you. Sunlight will build you. Take off all your dress. Be under the sun. Bodybuilders knows these things. Bodybuilders in America, they know. If you want to have muscles, you go under the sun. The sun will raise your testosterone level high. And the more testosterone level you have, the more you build naturally. You don't go and tear your muscles. Lifting weight, you are tearing your muscles. You can do some squats. Yes. You can do exercise. Today, people are doing exercises without any form of metals. Is it what called calisthenics or whatever? You can do exercise with your own body. Using your own body, lifting up your own body, like push-ups, yes, but not tearing down your muscles. That's what I did in the past. And I expanded my body so much. At a young age, a teenager, I was lifting serious kilograms, bench. I expanded my, when I was in secondary school, you see me, my chest, big, shoulders. I overstretch my muscles, I tear my muscles. So I got stretch marks all over my arm because of I overstretched my muscles. Now I know better. I don't do that. I do qigong, energy exercise. Just stand outside. And me and the sun, the chi, I surrender to the sun. And the sun gives me more light. And the earth gives me more energy also, free electrons, prana. So I'm built. The calves are built, huge calves. Calves, big calves. It will build you naturally. Grounding will build your calves. One two by a Oko gym, mba gym na omo exercise, omo plan and two ni niema na omo how. Go and ground yourself. Ground yourself 3 months. Ubehu calves no. The calves represent your heart. As you are grounding, you are building your calves and you are building your heart at the same time. Unentu. We give thanks. Hope that answers you. Please, I want to have serious conversation with you. All right. So you go to my DM, and then the number will be given to you: 0545 876939. 0545 876939. Remember that JD Ointment is still there doing miracles, saving lives. Those who have epilepsy, get your JD Ointment. Get your detox. Let us show you what to do. And one put you on, the journey. And Rama, maybe I'll say in the back, small boy, epilepsy, a giant, and baby, a trial, me and my dad, and I will be in the afternoon so. And I will be in a dear, this is witchcraft and all those things. There's no such thing. It's all inflammation. It's from you, the mother. You eat starch. Listen to what this man told me. My Alpha man, I used to go to him, Togbi, in Volta region. One day he told me, he said, listen, when you eat starch, he said, when you eat tapioca, and tapioca is made from what? Cassava. So for those who love cassava so much, asthma, and all those things, This is what the man told me. And he is more knowledgeable in Afa. He said, when you eat starch, as a man, trying to build your sperm, and you impregnate, your child will have asthma. This is what he told me, and it makes sense. Opese owo akwala no ho ye fe. Opese owo akwala no ho ye trotro kama. Akwala no ho ye fe, otiapo, strong, with a sunny disposition. They be obi ahu na ne je ne ho. May this starch, may the banche. I can show you what to do. Within 3 weeks, your sperm will be chaka. As a matter of fact, I use only 1 day to raise my sperm. My own secret. Only 1 day. It is proteins. Sperm is amino acids and mineral salts. So prepare yourself before you go into what? Impregnate somebody. Men ko wa kwala yare for akwala ne beba afi na akwala no na no nyina enso nsuo me ba bia ni wono mo na no so nsuo me ba bia ni ho a me wo no na no so nsuo de bia o ma no dry omohwirimu dry because I will not tolerate starch in my house. Oba udi starch na o de breastfeed oba no na no de bia na no so nsuo na ne hwirimu so nsuo because their body is constantly trying to reject that starch, the bread, the pasta that you the mother be eating. So stop eating those starchy foods so that the children will be free from all these diseases. Upright movement. Remember, JD Ointment is still there. 0240 932222 0240 932222. Remember that we have detox, Royal Majesty for men, strong, harder, erection, those who have diabetes, sugar, that now they cannot have good erection. We have Royal Majesty for them. You will love it. All right, and not just for sex, but it is also for lowering your blood sugar. We also have Zomi, pure Zomi from the Volta region. Zomi pure palm oil Zomi. We have a liter, we have 100 Ghana cedis. It is very, very good, rich, beautiful. All right, so we give thanks. You can take it as a supplement, or you can use it to cook. I love to take it when going to sleep because it helps me to relax. Just a tablespoon of Zomi, you will sleep good because it contains palmitic acids, which are very good for the brain. All right, and for your eyes too. Vitamin A in the form of what? Carotene. All right, give thanks. Can you please talk about vaccines given to newborns? That is wrong. You don't need to give vaccines to newborns. Nature is the vaccine. Listen to me. Nature knows what we will go through. So always nature is prepared for us. You have to let the children play in the mud. Moma nkwala no ndi agro ewo atechem. Moma mo ndi agro se na ye di agro wo atechem no ana ye hu ye din no. How we used to play in the mud. You should let the children play in the sand. Today children are playing indoors with toys. They are wearing shoes and playing. Especially if you go to Trazaco and all these things. Fake carpet. They make this fake carpet, whatever they call green grass carpet, fake one in the house. And the children are playing on the fake carpet. You should let children play inside the sun, under the sun, and in the mud or grass. Let them enjoy. Last time, my family came here, my baby, the newborn baby, my 1-year-old baby. Unye janu anokwa bonte. Okwa infa grass ni. Oninam grass ni mu no oso aban we mu no ate. Oso aban mu no ate. Na me jina na me hwe no. I'm watching this baby walking in a speed, picking this herb, picking that herb, enjoying the garden there. They know best. Introduce yourself to the disease. This is how you build your immune system. It's like this. The earth is the what? Is the software. You introduce yourself. You have to install the software. If you have a laptop, what do? You install software. So a newborn baby is like a brand new laptop. So you have to install softwares into that newborn baby. That is how the laptop will function properly. By introducing the child to nature, which is the software, the biggest software, the child immune system will be activated. You hear polio, you hear tetanus, whatever they call it, you know, you hear all those kind of vaccines. Maninkosiano ndi, maninkosiamo local eggs, bomano akwalano ndi, obefefefe. Bomano no obetumi the afra raw milk and why they say shake in all their man no anom. Obefefefe. Do you know say vaccines no mo yeni nyina no? Most of the vaccines they in Kosiana here. In Kosiana here vaccines. But brody person or tom bibi amount. Bibi or person or tom out. They want to sell you everything because that is who they are, capitalists. They want to sell you everything. They will not tell you go and eat the salt because it is good, it is electrolyte, it will recharge yourself. They will never tell you. They will tell you that don't eat the salt. But when you get sick due to lack of salt and you go there, then they give you the salt. They sell it for you. That's who they are. They want us to pay, constantly pay for living on this earth. Get your detox, your immune booster. Kifie, makachira mo say, wow, pese uko to the next level. To kifie 1 gallon. Na minchira wo nya ode beye. Minchira wo to kifie na to JD. Na minchira wo kwan ya obefa so. Wanka se obehu honam. You will see your skin. Enye duani bebre o. E ka kira mo say mundi say na Kongo me fa den na me be kan o. Den na me be kan o. Na ye den. Obi aba na o kire mo ade a low budget way of living. And the most healthiest way. It is low budget and it is healthiest way. To raise your level, your energy level to the extent that now the whole day you don't feel hungry. Don't you want that? Do you want to be eating gobe? You go and buy gobe 30 Ghana. Then afternoon time you are hungry again. You go and buy another food, rice. Then you are hungry every 3 hours. And the food does not even show on your skin. No improvement. I don't want people to become consumers. We are heading straight to the top of the pyramid. The South Sudanese people, when they take the cattle to go graze far away, sometimes they spend 1 year with the cattle there. And where they go, there is no food. They interview them. So what do you eat when you are there? They live only on the milk for a year before coming home to enjoy other solid foods. Discipline is key. They are even shocked. Hotel and crapo, they are shocked. When I tell them that the whole day in the day, they are shocked. They ask me, until then, what are you going to eat? I said, no, just go buy milk for me. Fitiano pam in the dia. Copy with sex. Sometimes I'm obsessed with crap pound because I'm still answering people. Then I mean fresh. May fresh, may to say I want to fair fresh, skin fresh every day. To send your mensra she. Nothing. Into a man cast no more than 3-4 no. I want no milk na your culture no crap. So see a crumb say they use milk in you. Breakfast na no man no more call no man could dig your broad ni mo nyama bi ni nyama. So they are not even getting benefit much. I am showing everybody and reminding all of them. They are known for having, they are women, they are known for having flat tummy. Flat, this country. Some of them still do have. A milk in a shrinking with liver. When I say shrink, a mouth, if you have fatty liver, a shrinking fatty liver. No? When you get yourself a friend is saying your products now, unya your butter, now unya kefir, a cow, unya jedi ointment. I'm a child when you already cook baby account. Hepatitis, whatever. Fatty liver, ni na beko for. Once you have healed your liver, it will show on your face, your eyes, clear, skin clear. Because when him a map to your internal organs, your face is a map to your internal organs, your teeth, everything. Another question? How do you fight infections with food, especially UTI? You have to know, I've said this several times concerning UTI, urinary tract infections is caused by what? Excess sugar, carbohydrate. We only need 1 teaspoon in our blood. If you eat more than 1 teaspoon, you are creating an environment for fungus and other bacteria to do what? To overgrow. This is why women have candidiasis, white, odepu, carbohydrates, too much. It produces what? Excess sugar in your system. When we talk about sugar, people think it is about refined sugar that they put inside the porridge and no. The cassava that you love so much. Cassava, glycemic index, go and check. Bread, all these things, you eat them too much, you are creating that environment. That's why your urine is smelling. So cut all carbs. Let it come naturally in a package like milk. In a package like the raw milk. And I'm not talking about this tin milk. This tin milk that they are selling, that fake milk. That when you open it and you don't put it inside the fridge, then it is gone bad. That is not milk. That is concoctions, stabilizers, emulsifiers, preservatives. That's not milk. We are talking about proper raw milk. It's a package, protein, fat, and then moderate carbohydrate, packed by nature, so it's not naked. Carbohydrate on its own is naked. Cassava is naked. Yam is naked. Rice is naked. Potato, they are all naked. Why? Because they don't have no fat. They don't have no proteins, so they are naked. So your food, you need to eat food that comes in a what? A pack. And you must eat food that contains what? Hemoglobin. We have heme and we have non-heme. I said that time when I was talking about sickle cells. We have hemoglobin and we have non-hemoglobin. Hemoglobin comes from animal products only. Non-heme comes from plants and what? Animal products. Sorry. Animal products have both non-heme and heme. You can turn off the code. Okay. Animal products have both heme and non-heme. But plants have only non-heme. You see how nature is? So if somebody is telling you that if you eat moringa, you are going to get iron. Yes, but the iron you are getting is what called non-heme. It is not enough. You need heme and non-heme, both, to carry oxygen to the brain. Anything I want to vegan, only debate, and I say, any debate, just say, only Nishiana more cancer, and we won't say, no, you know, They are feeling nervous. They have no hemoglobin. You need the two, green and red. Ogun. Without that, your cells will not function properly. It is iron that makes you a powerful person. Iron is a rescuer. How do you fight? Okay, I've answered that. So once you cut down your carbs, especially the grains, the corn, don't eat corn and be confused. Don't eat them. You can go for millet, the small seeds. And I told you how to do that. Make sure you soak it in a tight lid container for 4 days plus. The higher the better. 7 days. After, wash it off, wash it again, because all that foam that you see, these are what we call aflatoxins. Wash it off and go grind it, and it can become like a dough, a sourdough. And you can wrap them and put inside your fridge to keep. If you need them, you just take. This is for those who want to still enjoy something like carbs to eat, so that they can use it to eat their greens and proteins and stuff like that. Because once you soak it, you've broken down the glucose, the carbohydrate, so that it becomes prebiotic. Prebiotic is from plants. Fermented plant is called prebiotic. And fermented milk is what? Pro. So you see the words. Pro. Yeah. It's probiotic. And we need probiotic more. That is the pro. And then we have the prebiotic from the plants. So that is the best way of eating carbs. I have the video there on YouTube, the light bearer. Go check it, Kongo Wattu. Carbs. The best way of eating the carbs. That is, if you still want to enjoy them and you want to get away with all the negative effect of it. Because the animals are able to process it well. You understand? They are able to process it well, to digest it properly. We don't have that. There is a bacteria that digests those things in the animals. We don't have that. And now we don't even have what we call the cecum. That is the appendix. It is shrunk now. Appendix now shrink is to say. So right now we don't have no use for the appendix anymore. We used to, but we have evolved now. We are now Homo sapiens. We have evolved. So we cannot now utilize the appendix now. So don't eat grains. You eat grains, you are hurting your appendix, because you need a cecum to go and digest that grains and digest the plant, the leaves. That's why people are having operation appendix. They are removing your appendix because you keep on hurting yourself when you're doing too much plant. So the key is to let go. Plant. The key is to let go, and we keep on climbing to the top. The pyramid is divided into 3. We keep on going to the top until we reach the milk, where we will be born again. You will look fresh all the time. You become a macrobian. Once you become a macrobian, your facial, everything changes. Ediani boni ama ye ho ayetan. Who be effect? You become a macrobian. Imagine a thick, tall man. Thick, tall man, looking good, with a macrobian face. Sometimes I'm standing beside them because these people, they are very tall here. But sometimes I'm standing I'm standing beside her, and then I realized that, wow, say I'm a wow. Because I see this woman is a giant. It's a food. As soon as I start taking the milk, I see something. I see something. This picture, my no original middle no. Something. This picture, my no original middle no. For the break, sorry for the break in transmission. You know, the light went out, and so then the Wi-Fi also went. So I have to change the internet, switch it. This woman is 65, from Burundi, a princess. It's a musician, Oheneba, from Burundi. She doesn't wear shoes. On Shempabwa, top musician, Kajain, 65. You see the face. On Sunday immunity, Macrobian face. Beautiful woman. 65 years. No shoes. On shoe. On Shempabwa. How did I know? It's just recently, 3 days ago, when I went with my friend. And the Burundian sister saw me. As soon as she saw me, this Burundian sister, as soon as she's a teacher, she saw me, bah, and I click here, Obisa me enter mention Pabua, and I explain the benefit. So wow, no wonder. No wonder. Do you know we have a sister called, a Rasta sister called Kajanin, a princess of a king from Burundi. She too doesn't wear shoes. And she's always young, and we don't understand. I said that is the formula. Aside from my grade, when they ask me my age and I show them, they are shocked. You must be in your 35, you must be 37, you must be there just, I say, who told you that? Very few years, just small year, and I hit 50. So what? So yes. Grounding is the key. Grounding is the key to longevity and to, I will not even mention, is the key. Your leg will nine and a ball will bind. The letter for B is leg, is the leg in ancient Egypt. And you bind and a ball will bind, that is what protects you. Yesterday, one sister was asking me, so what about juju, people who put juju on the ground and all those things? Make sure you don't step on it. I said, juju. I will step on it and I will crush it. It's like asking the dog, do you step on juju? I will step on it left, right, center. You know the places that I walk. I walk everywhere. In the mud, in the baller, everywhere I walk, I'm going. Grounding is number one key. Try it, you will see. I just give you 3 years. Ground yourself fully. No shoes. Everywhere. For those who are self-employed, what are you waiting for? See, we like to complicate things in life. And I saw traveling, and I then, and I activation, and I a whole lot of nonsense. Go ground yourself and see where your soul will go when you go to sleep. Ground yourself like never before. Nantena and can't show about them and smile in your head. You will feel so high. Walking under the sun whilst everybody is watching you. There you will know the dimension that everybody is. Once you ground yourself, you will know the dimension of all your so-called teachers. You will know everybody. Ground yourself. For those who are self-employed, we electrician, one can say we human now, we are then self-employed. Don't show be us here. Ground yourself. Assassin obekasa. Mo amofere, mo ye wo mo fie pe. Unyam faso bia. Me na me ye wo me fie. I've been grounding since 1999. Na me ye wo fie. And then once in a while, I'm not call for work. Unyam faso. But you surrender yourself fully. Assassin otie. The earth is consciousness. So our mother is listening. Do you love God? Yes, I do. I love God with all your heart and your soul. Do you know what soul is? The soul is under your leg. The sole of your feet. That's why they say soul. They just change the words. The soul. You must love your God with your heart. The heart is under your feet. For your soul is under your feet. And your mind is under your feet. Your mind is your tongue. The big tongue, kokromoti. You must love with all. Surrender. Surrender yourself like Isaiah did. Surrender like all of the prophets. Then you will see the real truth. You will know the real truth. If you go to India, the most powerful people in India, they are walking, almost naked. They call it the sadhus. Indian form name. Me Indian is Shiamia or bow to me. Indian form Shiamia supermarketer. Just say they bow to me. Because they know say obia otumi ede ne ho ato ho saa no saa nipa no omunim dimensional wo ono onum so ontumi nye to hu saa nipa no a namaste. So do not watch nobody. Don't watch nobody. For those who are self-employed, don't watch nobody. I left home. Do something for yourself. Seek ye first the kingdom, the light, the electrons. Seek ye first the electrons. And then all other things shall be added unto you. All other things. Now go this kanechia. Answer. Ubwa. Ubeshere unkwa. Udo sikani nyina ba be sa ho yare. And then or UTI, or china or hepatitis, or china chi or gono, or say yare bebre. Afi usikana wenya nyina say ekọ. Say one kaza say wemu. Yare na abo no. Have you seen how you've been spending so much money? Yes. But when you seek ye first the light, you seek ye first life, you will see that, wow, all other things shall be added unto you. Na sika no ba, na way ba. Assassin or this kind of bebro. Gold no assassin so na ewo. You don't have to go and dig it. Nanti from energies in our assassin. They are energies, gold, bauxite, diamond, whatever. Call them oil, whatever. They are all under there. Tap them, download them. The more you walk, the more you are downloading information. Listen to the word. Download. A form information of a form load no. I will form no. And on English words no no. Yanko university. University yanko bi. And so no word be an a breaking it down amount. That is the meaning. To have understanding. You must have the under. You must have the understanding. Everything is about the under. And you must have what? Downloads. And that will make you humble, humulus. To be humble means to be grounded. If you are not grounded, you can never be humble. It's only when people are sick that they look humble. When people are sick, they look humble. People say, no, my brother wants to say, oh, Congo, me pacha, oh dear, Congo, oh dear, me Congo, oh dear. Drone so mami Congo. When people are sick, then they are humble. No, you don't have to be sick before. Be humble now. Your leaders no money humble. That's why they keep on fighting and arguing. Humility. Be. The meek shall inherit the earth. So we need to be humble. Then we can be honorable. Be honorable. We give thanks. 0240-932222. 0240-932222. Get your detox, your complete package, everything. And remember also, the forms are ready for the initiation. The initiation forms are ready for those who want to initiate into hermetics. Initiation into hermetics simply means to go within you yourself, to activate and to open the right hemisphere so you can give the 10% of the left to the right to become 100. This is called hermetism. It's over the principles, the 7 principles of hermetism. Near breaking that down amount properly. Nina can initiation package in a home. The forms no while you're ready, no. We give you the forms, then you make payments ahead. Now you actually will date however. Wow brochi so near the amount. Obagana. Near Yamao date. Obagana time. Yempe crowd. Because we don't have a huge place or a lot of rooms like that. And even say our rooms crap, I don't like crowd. Because me person me attending to each person special. One, and I say my doors one 2. 11-day process. Now the man started. Be some bibia yen tam wo some bia ma on kan tam bia You are not swearing an oath to me. You just surrender yourself to the light and be free. You go back wherever you come from and then shine your light. Let everybody see your light. You have to create yourself. That's the meaning of abrabo. You have to create, to create. Waba into ourselves. That is the meaning of life. Life is about abrabo, to come and to create. You are a co-creator. Into waba no ourselves. Bo means to create. So we teach you all those things. We teach you how to divine yourself, how to you yourself, do divination for yourself. How to check your own frequency by using pendulum or by using water to check your own. No, sorry, baby say you're ready, man. One kasa no be hum say no. Yes, no. Diagnose yourself. One kasa no be hum. Me liver no ete saying, ube bisa body no body never catch it. Makuma ete saying, my brain, my memory. Ask questions. You can write down questions and start asking your own body. All these things will be taught there. Natural holistic light medicine. Unya package is serious. But for those who are ready, we are taking this to the next level. So that's it. You're training. No one can ask why you're healer, whether you want to take it as your profession. And I say personally, now what they are, and your family, your loved ones. I hope I say so you can go ahead. Because that is what the world needs. The world needs more healers, not killers. So very soon, next month, in Ghana, and then things will start. We are at the beach. We are moving to the beach. The best start to be our beach. I teach you the perfect way of doing sun gazing, where you will never be hungry anymore. By 9th month, or coming due biome. By the 9th month, or coming due biome, your pineal gland is going to increase in size. You have more light. The more light you have, the less hunger. And then you build your macabre body, your light body. That is who we are. So prepare yourself. For those who are ready for the initiation, 0545 876939. 0545 876939. Remember, I am not in Ghana now. So if you call me direct, I won't pick. You can only do WhatsApp message, text, or audio. Say, Kongo, I am ready for the initiation. Then we talk. We go through the amount. For those who cannot come in person, but we want to do it wherever you are in abroad, we also have a package for you. We do the online training. Show you what to do step by step. Once you come to Ghana, you come and continue. I'm always going to be available. Even if I travel, I will come back. Remember that. Get your Zomi oil. You need good oils. Palm oil is very powerful. Zomi, very powerful. I will show you what to do with Zomi oil. You are having bad dreams. Really? Buy Zomi oil. Let me show you something. What to do with it. You'll be surprised. Yes. Simple things. Be a macrobian now. Eat well. Love yourself. Be empty more. Once in a while you enjoy with your family, but always make sure you are empty. 80%, start with 50-50, liquid 50%, solid 50. Then start to migrate, to 80%, more liquids, small solid 20%. Sometimes go 7 days, no solid, so that you can have a clear skin, clear eyes. Adie bia ye fe bia obi ape. Ye na e control your own. Can you know mo ye no dum so wa no. I'm say dum so na ba bia, ye say Ghana dum so, also dum so aba ha. I'm even surprised. They are just playing with the light. Anyway, we give thanks. African leaders, there's almost ton power, no electricity, no the micro for. Now after the no man kasa no money kania. That's what we are going through. We have energy, then we sell it outside. Yeah, Egypt is Egypt at ton more power. It a whole lot. Anyway, we know how it is already, so we will not even talk much about it. Once we keep on changing our minds, the next generation coming, they are going to fix things. We give thanks. 0545-876939. And then you can call Linda 0240-932222 for your detox, JD ointment, immune booster, kefir, butter, rescue, or ulcer patient, rescue. That's it. Ulcer, I have for so many years. Rescue. That's all. You're done. And then we have Rescue Plus for more than autistic children in your vaccines in your immune system. No, be dissolving now. Why? No cheap crap will be dissolving. I say then, now can I develop a good gum in my teeth? As a strong attitude. How can I develop? Oh, okay. Yeah, you should know that the teeth is made up of calcium. It's made up of calcium. It's made up of vitamin D, vitamin A, E, all the fat-soluble vitamins, and then the mineral salts. So you need that to have a strong teeth. You need also vitamin D. Remember, everything starts with the light. The more sunlight you have, the more you are able to absorb vitamin what? The more sunlight you have, then you can make vitamin D. And then when you make vitamin D, then you can absorb calcium. Calcium, you are eating foods that contain calcium, but you are not absorbing it because you are lacking sunlight. That's why sunlight is very, very crucial. Once you introduce yourself to the light in the morning, any other thing that you eat will be absorbed. Everything starts with the light. That is what the plant, all of them, the animals, they do. Photosynthesis. The foundation of life is light, is water, and magnetism. That's all. So you are water already. Give yourself to the light. And the light will what? It will charge the waters and charge your mitochondria. That is your engine within the cells. And then the mitochondria will start to make fat, will burn. And then your engine will run properly. If you don't have no light in your eyes, you are not going to spark your brain. And until I will be on to many argument. Because the mitochondria in your brain is not functioning properly. You think you are conscious, but you are not conscious. It's not functioning properly. Because there is a clock at the back of your eye. It is called leptin. You understand? It is called leptin. And leptin can only be turned on by sunlight. Into wash your glasses. Now wash your glasses, why want to me share? Why won't you say albino? Also want to me share? Nyame huno, anya na uhu. Into won't to many mean GH because you don't see. You need a light to turn your leptin, turn that clock within the brain, the circadian clock. Without the light, why sorry, and so no, why drink and sorry. I drink sorry, and so no whole body not sorry, but your brain is still sleeping. Once you see the light, the clock, the light picks, your eyes picks the light and give it to the leptin, and then you give it to the mitochondria, and then tells your brain that adiachi. So there are so many people who are working, even though it is daytime, their brain is still sleeping. The brain is dull, and I see it through their conversations. The conversation makes me to know that this person's brain is dead. They don't know how to search for things. Small things, they know that this person's brain is dead. They don't know how to search for things. Small things, they are draining. If I chop protein, there. I drink and so no. Also, of course, can school. Mama, I'm sorry. Mama, I'm sorry. Time is now. We give thanks. It's time for me now. Give thanks to everybody who is here. We will continue another time. We have a lot of messages coming, and I need to answer them all. Business time. All right? I'm just telling you things for free. If you want to support, the only thing you can do is to buy products. That's all. I'm not telling you to send me any donations. If you want to do that, you do that. That is from your heart. That is good. Want to send me something, you send me from your heart. But just buy the product to support the movement. You know what I mean? So that we also can always come and give you more. The movement. You know what I mean? So that we also can always come and give you more pearls and more diamonds. Give thanks and praises. One love to Judiculture and all Austria. Austria phone Michamunina Judiculture. And then Judiculture Mame. Yeah. Secretary Bakope. One love to all the team, Upright Movement. Everybody. You know what I mean? We give thanks. That's it. $30 Ghana. I said, you're asking for $30 Ghana for what? Who's asking for $30 Ghana? Anyway, we give thanks. Remember, JD Ointment, we have the big one and we have the small one. The big one is 200 cedis. If you are outside Accra, it's 230. So that we use the 30 to go and give it to the driver. Remember, the motor rider that will pick it is 230. So that we use the 30 to go and give it to the driver. Remember, the motor rider that will pick it from the office and send it to the station, his own is 30 cedis. Remember, that will pick it from the office and send it to the station, his own is 30 cedis. Remember, if you buy the package, the complete package, if you buy the complete package, it's 30 cedis. Remember, if you buy the package, the complete package, if you buy the complete package, all right, delivery is free. Wherever, complete package. When you are outside or within Accra, delivery is free. Complete package. When you are outside or within Accra, delivery is free. But if you are in Kumasi, Sunyani, anywhere you are outside Accra, once you buy, delivery is free. Delivery is free. But if you are in Kumasi, Sunyani, anywhere you are outside Accra, once you buy, remember, more than that, na Joe, a be a driver, Joe, 70 Ghana, na 60 Ghana, and na 30 Ghana. VIP bus crap with parcel office crap with the almost 30 or something. Nipa be complain, yeah. A drone crap on you so here. Could you soon actually be We give thanks. One love to everybody. 0240-932222. 0240-932222. We give thanks. Greetings. Old Tom. Hey, Namone. Greetings from an old Tom. Yeah? Your name, oh. What's your name? Joseph. If my Joseph that. Joseph. If it's Joseph immigration. Yeah? Yeah, man. Respect to old Tom. Old Tom. One love to St. Thomas Aquinas. Yeah? Respect. Respect. Yeah. One of the best times, you know what I mean? We had good time in that school. Che Boateng. Oh, all right. One love, Che. Respect. Respect, Grand Rising, to the culture. You know, strength and powers every time, you know? Yeah. Can't wait to see you in Ghana. Charlie. Embra, I share Rwanda, and you one or two things, make we boss things, yeah? No milk no obeko na okoko nyina pie. Yeah, no milk na pie. Yeah, sanity. We give thanks every time. Remember that. Love yourself. All right? Love yourself. Love is the key every time. Be your own master. Your own master every time. Don't watch nobody. Watch nobody. One love to everybody, all Massive and crew. Remember that. Okay? Love yourself. Only you can free the master. Nobody can free the master. Only you can free the master. These are words of wisdom. You must know that. Give thanks. Free from fear and attachment. That's the message. Free yourself from fear. Kongo ntinkosiano, cholesterol, Kongo. Ghana for nyina se kosianye. Dang. Why you keep on asking me the same questions? Why? Fear. Area too much adwene mu nkosianye. Herbalist abetina say o se nkosianye. Because of person turn indro. Ono say udi nkosiano you be free. Untumi turn indro. Me say one turn medro kran fa me ho. I want to see the whole Ghanaians living healthy. One Tommy in Drua, the ointment, make Tiama dear. Menelenda, winning me bushia, Judy culture, Papa Nesto, ye be tia yadia. One toy ye be tia yadia. Because ye didn't fast well was yen for so. But no crano may can't say no crano. Prevention is better. So eat right, eat good food. Men my and country say meeting, yeah, eat meat. They are promoting cassava rather, and they are fighting meat. Imagine. We must some doctors, some more Ghana. Will be a wono, unana, a dinam, and sana ya wo. It doesn't even make sense. Do you know the reason why you are here? You are here in this world because somebody ate meat. Somebody did the right thing. And until now, you to me enya sperm na yede awo awon to aso no. When community be e wo wiase a an generation clan be and a group of people. We are talking about clans from whatever century, 18th century, 12th century. Omundi nam omo ase be hye. Omo ase e be hye. There must be a form of fat from an animal Indian for a catch them say Indian for a yantro, a northern Indian, Kakran, Kofo Kakre, be percentage a crabby, and no, yes, sir. Oko southern India, Biadinam. Ubiadinam, Nyomundino, Aqua say, or Mra, Mashi Shemra, Kunusamami and Kunun in Chi, into Aqua or Ma accept it. But aside from that, no, upon Chinam, India, Omu Pem Ponchi Papa, and Coco, fish, then. So all we are saying is that eat some form of proteins. Either it's coming from the sea or the river, meat and family. Find something and consume. Na man who never. And yes, I say that shit. O say that shit. O be yes, Pamplona and Crawford be. O say that shit. O be phone. O watching chum. O ba be chia seed, pumpkin seed, sesame seed. Oh nya no ma. You are not a bird. Onya bird. Akwa grains. That seed was made to propagate, to continue life. So they have their toxins inside to protect them, so that they can continue life. It is our pumpkin seed, you know. Pumpkin, no, or yeah, no, or use kania to create a chemical warfare. Senebeya, abuebian to me bedi. There are toxins, lecithins, oxalate, and there are certain toxins, there are aflatoxins to protect that plant. Senebeya, udi pumpkin wa, touch me na wotunya then I continue, because nobody also want to be eaten. Even plants don't want to be eaten. That's why they protect their seeds with toxic chemicals. And it is okay, because time arrive here, you know, on the earth, you know, they had no place to go. When the animals came, they don't know where to go. The plants, they couldn't move. They are stuck in the soil. So then they started using light to create weapons. Until no abani bi wo hono mu a aponche no onum so this aban we probewu. Nentwie no so di aban we probewu, so they don't go near. Nobody want to be eaten. So we have certain plants. Once you pass by them, no, bah, we won't say na amatare wo ho. Yes. That is what we call defense mechanism. Go and study botany. Defense mechanism. So they also have their defense mechanism. They defend themselves. Some of them, there are some plants. They are serious carnivores. They are always open like that. Once an insect, boom, bah, then they close it. With the moon, may say, your plant will honor one. Omono namo no mudi, any insect in Yama. Would you chinam, try chinam raw? Now the shame say, obekata. Ade betchen konako bi na hwese wo ho ana. Eni ho. Eye nya no munya. Obi ani wo no mu a ompe den. Ompe efeni say nutrient. Eye nya no munya. Ejamu apɛ milk. O ma no obenom. Anoma, ochi anoma ba, o ma no milk obenom. Eye nya no munya nti, because they don't have that brains to cultivate cattle. Yene ama is our brain. We have the frontal lobe. They don't have it. Omo eni shisha omo ha, ene omo ha. Ye ni no ewo ya ha. Until men fa wo ho enko to aboa ho. We are different. You have a frontal lobe. Wa adwene no eso, e chen ni ntwi adwene. Wa adwene so, e chen krama adwene. Wa adwene so cha ponche adwene. Aboa na adwene so chen ye pe no. Animal with the biggest brain than us, you know, a dolphin. And whales, dolphins and whales, because some way then your ancestors. Some way smart. We give thanks. Oh, alcohol, yeah, I've said alcohol plenty. I have videos plenty about alcohol. We'll do another time, all right? That's all. So many times. Even this morning, I was talking about it. That if it is medicinal, you know that it is medicinal. You are using it as a form of tincture, herbs. this and that, medicinal, then take it to treat yourself. That's it. But make sure you eat more fat from animal products, because the liver always want to produce cholesterol to protect itself. So if you are not eating fat and you are drinking alcohol, you are damaging yourself. That's it. Simple as that. We give thanks. One love, everybody. Let's meet another time. Let's see. Maybe evening time we'll do another Q&A. All right? One love. Respect to Judy culture. We link up in the afternoon. All right? Give thanks. Bless. Bless.